Hey there guys, John here, and I am out at Digital Press Video Games. I haven't done a video on this place in over a year, so I figured let's revisit it. And also I have a new camera app that I needed to try out, so this is a good excuse to do that. I don't know if you guys have noticed, in a few of my on-site videos, there's this weird like floaty camera thing that happens, and it's the stupid image stabilization on my phone that doesn't work like it should. So I'm using a different app. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Digital Press Video Games, I'm up here visiting family for the holidays, like I assume a lot of you guys are, and this is usually my favorite place to stop, so let's go see what they got.
Okay, so to get things started here, this is the front of the store. Not too much to see here. You got Pikachu in the window there. And to come in, they got a really well-stocked NES section today. This is actually their commons and uncommons. Again, it's kind of rare to see a stack this big of commons and uncommons. It's pretty cool. Got some box copies even in there. And then I found this copy of Monster Party in a stack of commons and uncommons, which is pretty cool. It's a cool game. I'll talk a little bit more about it later, but great to find a good copy of it in such good condition. And then you got your Super Nintendo section, which is pretty cool. You got your Genesis games down there. Not a lot to see here. And then your Atari. Obviously, this is the darkest corner of the store where Atari and Intellivision stuff ends up. You got your PlayStation stuff, your PlayStation wall, lots of inventory here no matter where you look. That's the cool thing about this store. You got your GameCube stuff, and then you've got a Dreamcast controller, which I just thought looked cool, and a stocked Dreamcast shelf, which is, again, pretty rare. And then you've got all this older stuff, all this box 3DO stuff, Atari stuff, Commodore. You got a VIC-20 down there section, all kinds of stuff that you don't see in a lot of other retro stores, including this display case. I think I showed this in the last video I did about this place. But you got your He-Man Masters of the Universe, tax avoiders, if you're looking for that, back there. Pretty cool. And then you got your Master System stuff. Now, I was really hoping to find some Master System stuff here when I came to visit. Unfortunately, I was disappointed. Most of the stuff they had was pretty common in this section, which, you know, it's okay. There's your Sega Saturn stuff. Again, not a lot to see there. Sega CD. I don't have a Sega CD, so I don't really know much about that section, to be honest. And then you got all your systems down there that have been refurbished and they're selling. Your Super Nintendo. You got a SNES Junior down there. Also, down here you'll see a Sega CD, which I actually did look at, but they wanted quite a bit for it, so I kind of made a hard pass on that. And then you got your Ataris. You got your Atari Flashback, which is only $14. And then this Game Boy case I just thought looked cool. And then a Super Advantage, which is the Super Nintendo version of the NES Advantage. Your Game Boy section, which again, big store, lots of stock. And now here we get to the display cases. This is where they keep all the good stuff. So you got all your Master System stuff there. And I almost picked up that Power Base Mini there too. You got your Atari section. This is Atari and Intellivision, all that era stuff in this case. And then next we are on to the Nintendo case. Now this one's big. You got your handhelds on the bottom, and then you just kind of work your way up. Got a bunch of Nintendo NES cartridges, obviously box copies, Mega Man, DuckTales, all that kind of stuff there. A SNES Mini just hanging out, and a Famicom converter was up there too. There's a Superboy. You don't see those very often. And then down here you got your Wii U and your N64 and that kind of stuff. Now this was the coolest part of this case. You got repros in here of either Famicom games or just hacks, which you don't hardly ever see at retro stores, so pretty cool. And then you've got the arcade machines to finish it out, and that is a Punch-Out machine, which was super awesome to see, and it played really well too.
Okay, so that was Digital Press. Like I said, hadn't done a video about that place in a while. Hold on, let me disengage my windshield wipers. Like I said, hadn't done a video about that place in a while, so it was nice to go again and see that they had all kinds of different stuff. As you guys probably guessed, I went ahead and picked up Monster Party. Now, if you've never played this game before, I've actually been looking for this probably since right around October. I saw Retro Revelations. If you haven't checked out his channel, definitely give it a go. He does some Let's Plays and some other stuff, and it's always really uniquely put together, so definitely one of my favorite Let's Play channels. But anyways, I saw Retro Revelation playing this in on his channel in October, and then talked to him a little bit about it while I was streaming something else on Twitch. And so ever since then, I've wanted to pick it up because I had forgotten. I checked this game out or rented it from the store when I was a kid, and it traumatized me because about halfway through the first level, there's a day-night cycle shift that changes it from like a cutesy platformer game that's kind of wonky and weird to a like horror-y type game. And I probably played it when I was like 7 or 8, and it just wigged me out because it's not what I was expecting. Really cool platformer game, though. A lot of fun. Definitely worth checking out. Story makes no sense, but that's kind of part of the fun. So I got it for $12.99, which is about market value for this game. Not too bad. Like I said, I've said it before. If I can find a game physical and actually see the condition of the label, I'll usually pick it up, especially if it's from a retro store, an independent place like that. I really don't like buying games on eBay because I can never really see their actual condition. So I'm happy I was able to pick that up and looking for one for a couple months now in good condition. And the label on this thing is like in like pristine condition. There's really not much wrong with it, so that's great. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. That was Digital Press, and like I said, it's one of my favorite stores. They're in Clifton, New Jersey. If you ever get a chance to stop by, definitely stop by. Very, very cool store. So that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed my tour of the Nintendo World Store as well. I'd never been there before, and it was a lot of fun. And hopefully I'll be able to do some other stuff like this while I'm up here visiting family over the break. So until next time, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys next time.